Wide 9 technique versus Batieri. He does a good job with the 3-step upfield setup spin move. As you guys can see, 3 steps upfield. Hit him with the setup spin move, but this right here is just a hustle sack because A-Rod is not going to go down that easy. Clark is in the 5 technique. He does a B-gap stun. He is unblocked because Staley had to choose between the inside or the outside. Either way it go, he got a free hit on Brian Hoyer. Stand-up 5 technique versus Whiteworth. It's a 3-step drop, so D linemen are taught if you can't get the sack on that 3rd step, get your hands up in the passing lanes, and he did just that. Clark is in a wide 9 versus Whitworth. He sets him up with the left hand stab, left hand follow through to attack the upfield throwing shoulder on Jared Goff for the turnover. And Sheldon Richardson almost had a touchdown. Clark is in the 6 technique. It's a delayed A-gap twist. He almost got the shoestring sack on Manning, but Manning does a good job of eluding him. But this is also a good hustle play that you want to see on film. Clark is in the 7 technique. He attacks the tight end's shoulder to slow down his release. Then he proceeds into the A-gap twist to recover the fumble to be at the right place at the right time for the turnover. Clark is in the wide 9 brown down block, so by law he has to step replace and has to keep outside leverage of anything coming his way. Boom, he does just that, and Watson has nowhere to go. He gets the sack. Clark is in the 6 technique. He immediately attacks the B gap to set up the C gap twist by Richardson. At this point, he takes on a double team and there's nowhere for Watson to go or to step up, and he gets the sack. Clark is in a wide 9 technique with the running back chip to slow down his pass rush. He attacks the outside shoulder of the tackle, which causes Drew Stanton to reset the pocket, and he gets the quarterback hurry. Clark is in a wide 9 versus Vlad here. He does a good job outflanking him with his speed with the left hand stab, right hand rip to run the elbow to get the quarterback hurry again. Clark is in the wide 9, but he checks Carlos Hyde to the flare. It's just to disguise, coverage a little bit. Now, once he see the ball is not thrown, now he's just being an athlete. He comes in for the half a sack. Wide 9 versus Staley, one of the best in the game. Clark Kent goes around him because of the good kick step by Staley initially. CJ steps up in the pocket, so Clark is just looking for work, and he found the football because of his awareness. Wide 9 versus Vitae. He gets the head start on the snap of the ball. This play was over with before it even started. He gets real low. He beats him to the point of attack. He runs the elbow, get the quarterback pressure on Wentz. Wide 9 versus Vitae with the running back chip to slow down his pass rush, but it is countered with a delayed A-gap twist. Carson Wentz is like a sitting duck in the pocket at that point, and he gets slammed down to the ground for the sack. Wide 9 versus Vitae with the running back chip again. He sets him up with the 2 steps upfield, then he hits him with the head movement in, out, in. Whoop, rips, gets low, and now Carson Wentz has to reset the pocket, but nowhere for him to go for the sack. Wide 9 versus Whiteworth. There's no need for me to overanalyze this. Clark just simply outruns him and attack the upfield shoulder on Goff to cause the fumble. Clark is in a stand-up 9 technique versus Collins with the running back chip. He does a 2-step upfield, then he attacks the outside shoulder with a bull rush and a breastplate of Collins to get the quarterback pressure on Dakota Prescott. 7 tech versus Bell, 2 steps upfield, head movement, out and then in. Then he proceeds to bull rush the outside shoulder of Bell, and this causes Dakota Prescott to reset the pocket, but Clark gets him before he can escape. 7 technique versus Gresham. It's a delayed backside A-gap twist. The Cardinals were ready for that and they slid the protection, but he gets his hands up in the throwing lane to cause the pass deflection. Clark is in a 40 shade. He does a B-gap blitz. He splits the double team, which causes Drew Stanton to reset the pocket. He almost got the sack, but he'll take the quarterback hurry. There you guys have it. Frank Clark, he's only 25. He finished the season with 32 tackles, 9 sacks, 2 forced fumbles, 2 pass deflections, 1 fumble recovery, and a ton of quarterback hurries. If the Seattle Seahawks were smart, they better go ahead and pay this man big money because he deserves every bit of it, especially with all these changes that are going on the defense. I think it's crucial to make him sign and bring him back. If you're interested in seeing my thoughts about him, it will be in the description box below, and all of my previous work will be as well, or you can just go to www.fieldgoals.com. And if you like my dope ass content, subscribe because it's free.